everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today we are going to solve day 22 problem of this month on LeetCode. Before starting, if you guys haven't subscribed my YouTube channel yet, then please go ahead and subscribe it. Now without any delay, let's get started with today's problem. Problem number 960. Delete columns to make sorted 3, right? So we have already solved part 2 of this problem yesterday, right? Delete columns to make sorted part 2, right? That is LeetCode 955. So we solved it yesterday, and day before yesterday we solved LeetCode 944. That is part 1 of this problem. Delete columns to make sorted, right? So now we are moving to part 3, right? So all these problems are actually very good. Okay, so it will not be very hard for us, right? As we have already see the part 2 and part 1 of this, right? So just a little bit new extension that we need to solve in this problem, right? So let's go over the problem statement first. You are given an array of n strings, all of the same length, just like yesterday, right? We may choose any deletion indices and we delete all the characters in those indices for each string. For example, if we have strings like this and deletion indices are 0, 2, 3, right? So here 0 and 2 index, 3 index, here same 0 index, 2 index and 3 index, right? Then the final array after deletion is this remaining B, E, F, and here also V, Y, and Z. Okay, so this is same like part 2, right? Now this is a change here, right? So here suppose we choose a set of deletion indices answer such that after deletions the final array has every string row in lexicographical order. So yesterday it was columns in part 2, but now this time we have what? We have rows in lexicographical order. That simply means dictionary order, right? So in dictionary, you know, first the words with A alphabet comes, then from B, then from C, right? Same way, if from these words, right, A, then A type, or then after A, then B type words will come, then A and C type words will come, like this. From some same from here, B, then A type, then B, then B type, okay, like this. So this is how dictionary, if you see the dictionary, so this is how the words are arranged, right? So right now each row, right, for every string row in lexicographical order, right? So same string, I'm talking about same string here, same string, right? Here the 0th column of the same string, first column of the same string, then same way second, third, and the last, right? Then we are going to pick a next string. So for the next string, same 0th column, it should be less than equal to the next column of same string, then next column of the same string, like this, right? And so on. We have to return the minimum possible value of answer dot length. Okay, so we just need to return the answer dot length, that's it. Okay, we don't need to return the columns that we have to return, okay, in the end. So we just need to return the length. Okay, so here if you see example number 1, right? So in example number 1, right, so if I delete this 0, then if I delete 1 index, and then if I delete 4 index, right? So here 0 index, 1 index, and 4 index. So here I am remaining with what? I'm remaining with BC, and here I'm remaining with AZ. So here see, B and B is less than equal to C, right? So this condition is true, right? Same way here also, if you notice, A is less than equal to Z. Good, A is less than Z, right? But this condition should be valid, right? So if here let's suppose there is one more string, and at 2 and 3 the remaining indexes, right? So in that indexes, if we have, let's say, Z and Y, so in this case if you notice, Z is less than equal to Y, no. So in this case definitely this is not going to be the valid output. Then definitely we need to delete one more column, right, in order to make all the valid strings, right? So in the end we can have answer dot length equal to 1, right? We can keep 1, right? Like in one string we have A, in one string let's say we have C, like this. We can keep it like this, right? It's also valid, right? So this is what we need to do, okay, row wise. Same way here example number 2, only one string is there, right? Okay, only one string is there, but all these should be in dictionary order, right? So all these characters, right? So E, tell me, E is less than equal to D, A, B, C, D, E. No. So definitely I'm going to delete this E. Okay. Now, after that, tell me if D is less than equal to C. No, I have to delete this. Okay. Now tell me C is less than equal to B. No. Right, I have to delete it. Tell me B is less than equal to A. No, I have to delete it. Right. Now single A I can return. Right. So I am deleting 4. If we delete less than 4 columns, the only row will not be lexicographically sorted. Right. So that is why we are deleting 4 here. So number of rows we are deleting, right? Here we are deleting 3. So I am returning 3, right? This is what we need to return. Okay. Same way here, GHI, right? So G is less than equal to H, H is less than equal to I. Good, right? A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I. Good. Same way A, B, C, D, E, F. So all these are valid, right? Same way A, B, and C all are valid, right? So all rows are already lexicographically sorted. Okay. So this is what we need to do. That's it. Very simple, right? Very simple. And here if you see, the constant size is also very small, n is equal to strings dot length, n is from 1 to 100, then strings I dot length is from 1 to 100, and strings of I consist of lowercase English letters, right? So what I need to return here, I need to return the total number of columns that I need to delete, right? So that all the strings are lexicographically sorted, right? This is what I need to do, right? This is what I need to do, right? Or I can say same statement like this. I can write it like this. How I can write it? I can write it like this. Total length of strings. Okay, total length of string, like one string, right? All are having same length, right? Here if it is 3, all are 3, right? Here if one is 4, right? Only one is 5 length, right? Already. But here if you see 5 length, so here also we have 5 length. Okay, so same length, right? Because you are given an array of n strings all of the same length given, right? So here total length of string, right, minus, here you can say the maximum number of columns that you can keep, right? Max keep. So this line is same like this one, right? So if I do this, I will get to know, right, total deleted only. Total deleted is nothing but the total length of the string, right? Total number of columns, let's say 6, and among them if I'm keeping 3, so that simply means I am deleting 3. If total length of string is 3 and I'm keeping 4, that simply means I am deleting 2, right? So this is the formula, right? Simple, right? Okay. So here I need to find now this max keep. This is very easy. Total length, right? The string dot length, string of at 0 index, whatever the string we have, just calculate length. Now we have to find the max keep, right? And max keep, like here we have string 1, right? Here we have string 2, here we have string 3, right? So in all these string, right, I have to find out the max keep, right? So such that all the strings are lexicographically sorted. So here it's nothing but I just need to find the LIS. It is type of a LIS type problem, longest increasing subsequence type of problem. Okay, longest increasing subsequence. So what I need to do here, right? So if all my strings are of same length, right, this is clear, right? So at this particular position I will try to find out the value, or I will try to find out the longest increasing subsequence which is ending at this particular position, the length of the longest increasing subsequence, such that all the strings are valid. Same way at this position I will find out the longest increasing subsequence which is ending at this particular index, the max length, right? The max possible length, right? Same way here at this particular index I will find out the longest increasing subsequence, right? The total length which I can keep until this index, right? So what I'm saying here, let's see that now with an example here. Let's pick same example, example number 1, B A B C A. So we have B A, then we have B, then we have C, then we have A. B A B C A, B A B C A. Then we have B B A Z B. Okay, B B, then we have A, then we have Z, then we have B, right? Let's double check. B B A Z B. All right, so these two strings are given to us, right? So this is nothing but, let's say, string 1, let's say this is string 2, right? Now here what you need to do here, you need to first, let's give the indexing: 0 index, 1 index, 2 index, 3 index, 4 index, right? Now create one DP, right? I'm creating one DP array, right? Let's say DP, right? So in this is my 0 index, same 1 index, 2 index, 3 index, and 4 index. So now in this DP, right, ending at this 0 index, what is the max longest increasing subsequence length that is possible in both these strings? This is what I need to find, right? So initially, if I just initial case, if I just take one column from everywhere, right? So ending at 0, just 1 is going to be the output, right? DP of 0 is going to be 1 only because I can only take 0 column, right? I can take only one column from both sides, right? Same way here at this, I can just keep A and B here. So then again, it is valid, right? If here I take just A, if from here I take just B, so 1. This is initial case, right? Same way here also, if I just take one, right? From here, if I just choose B column, and from here if I just choose A column, then again one length is possible, right? One length is always possible, right? If we have some values, right, in the strings, right, it's not empty, right? And I don't think that we will get empty string anywhere, right? See this constant, it is always starting from 1, right? So by default you can take 1, right? 1 is always possible, right? If you just choose C and Z here, if you just choose A and B here, one length is always possible, right? So this thing is clear, right? What I'm doing here. Okay, now, so from all these cases, right, what is the max value as of now? Max keep that you can always take is 1, right? This always you can take, right? Now I am going to fill these values in the DP. Okay, so what I'm going to do first, let's say your J is here, right? Your J is here, so ending at this J I'm trying to find. So now run your I loop, right, from 0 to less than J, 0 to less than 0. Right now I is starting from 0, right? So and J is also 0, so I is not going to run, right, as of now. So since this was the only column we have, so there will be no change in this particular column, right? Now after that, let's move your J to here. Okay, now your J is here. Now again you are running your I from 0 to less than J, that is nothing but 0 to less than 1, right? So that simply means first your I is going to be here. Okay, so when your I is here, just compare these two. Tell me, I is here and J is here. Tell me B is less than equal to A, right? And B is less than equal to B from here, right? This is false, this is true, right? But I have to maintain both the strings, right? So if anywhere this condition fails, I can't take, right? I can't take this 0 column and 1 column both, right? Because here this condition fails, right? So this time best answer is not possible, right? We can't extend as of now, right? So there will be no change, right? Now next time your J is going to be moved to here. Again your I is going to start from 0 to 2. So first time I is here, so B is less than equal to B, less than equal to B, true. B is less than equal to A, no, false, right? So definitely we can't extend, right? That simply means we can't take 0 and 2 combination. We can't take 0 and 2 combination, right? But now what I'm going to do, I'm going to move I forward. My I is here. My I is here. Can I take these two together? 1 and 2. A and B. A is less than equal to B. Okay, cool. B is less than equal to A. No, false. Again, we have to skip it. We can't extend, right? Now, next time, your J is going to move further, right? Your J is going to reach here. Now, again, your I is starting from 0, right? And here, 0 to 3. So, that simply means first I is here. So, first, B is less than equal to C. B is less than equal to C. Tell me. True, right? Same way here, B is less than equal to Z. True. Wow, both are true, right? B is, so that simply means we can take this and this as combo. We can take this and this as one combo, right? We can take BC here and we can take BZ here, right? Answer is possible. We can extend, right? So now this DP of 3 value, right? This value ending at this, it was 1 initially. I was just taking C and Z initially, but now I know I can add B here and I can add B here, right? Initially this is 3 and now 0 I can take, right? So what I'm going to do, I'm going to update it as it. So old value of this is 1 and the new value is, I'm adding this, right? I'm adding this, right? So this length is just 1, right? Ending at this is just 1, right? Before that we are not adding any more columns. Before that only 1 is there. So here this is 1 and 1 length I'm more adding, right? So here 1 and 2, what is max? Max among 1 and 2 is nothing but 2. So I'm going to update it to 2 here, right? So what does this DP represent? The ending at 0, what is the max length? So before that there is no other length, right? If here we have value 3, that simply means maybe we have seen A, B, C in the past. Now I am extending Z. So in this 3 I have to add one more, right? So that is why here what we have formula, we have formula like this: DP of I plus 1, and here DP of J, and here overall max, method max of this value I'm operating in DP of J, right? This is clear, right? This is done. Okay, this is done. Now same way, instead of this, maybe I start from here I and this I. Okay, so now here A is less than equal to C, B is less than equal to Z. Again answer is possible. Again answer is possible, right? Initially we have C and Z, but right now I can add one here, right? A and B, right? I can add. So again answer is possible. So again here, all previous value, existing value is 2. Now here in this I'm adding plus 1, this column, right? So again 2. So among them max is again 2, so it will remain as it is 2, right? Because first time this B and C, B and Z is possible. B, C, B, Z is possible. Now next time A and C and A and B and Z is possible, right? Here these two I'm not combining. Remember, B, A, C is not possible, right? I means starting from here. Okay, I means this and this. Okay, so again only two we will get. Same way next time your I is going to move forward. So here B is less than equal to C and A is less than equal to Z. Answer is possible. Again, B is less than equal to C, true. A is less than equal to Z, true. Right? So again, 1 plus 1, 2, and existing is also 2. So 2 is the max, so we keep 2. Okay, that's it. Now next time, this is what you need to do. Very simple, right? Next time your J is here. Okay, so now again, your I is going to start from 0 to less than 4. Right? So B is less than equal to A, false. B is less than equal to B, but this is also false. Now we don't need to check. Then check A and A. So this time it is true. This time it is true, right? So now here it was 1, right? A is less than equal to A, B is less than equal to B. So here I'm going to operate it true, right? Now after this, check the next. B and B is less than equal to A, false. I don't need to check this. Now here check this. C and Z. C is less than equal to A, false. So there is no operate. That's it, right? But let's do one twist here. Okay, let's do one thing here, right? Answer is 2, right? Among this, all this, the max value you are going to get is 2, right? And total length is 5 of this, so 5 minus 2, so B at rating 3. So if you see here, output is 3, right? But now let me do a little bit twist. Okay, let's say this value is z and this value is z, right? So now here in this case, what will happen? So B and Z and B and Z possible, right? Two length again. A and Z, B and Z again two length. B and A both are possible, again two length. But now C and Z is also possible, right? And here Z and Z is also possible. So now old value is 2, but here existing value is 2 right now plus 1. So here, then in that case I will get 3 here. And this 3 is valid because here ending at this C and Z we have let's say we have B, C, and here we have Z. Now I am adding this additional, right? Z and Z. So see, both are having 3, right? So we can have 3. In this case, 5 minus 3, 2 output. So we can delete 2, right? In this case, right? So very easy problem. Same story I am going to do now, right now in the code. And but that's it. Very easy. Okay. So now let's write the code. Code is also going to be very small, nothing big, right? Okay. And here keep note of this, that constant size is very small. Okay, so don't worry. Okay, that I am running 2 loops or 2 nested loops, right? Don't worry about this. So same logic, right? Yeah, that we did yesterday. Strings dot length here. Okay, only this part, basic part, same thing. Int m is nothing but pick of 0th string, right? Definitely at least one string will be there always, right? And here length. So this is the overall, like this is m is nothing but the length of all the strings, right? Now here you need to create one dp, and here it is equal to new int and m, right? And here initially int max keep value is equal to 1, right? Now here you have to run one loop for int j is equal to 0, and then j is less than m, and then j plus plus, right? Now here dp of j value you are going to update it to 1, right? So this is nothing but each column alone, right? And now I have to run one loop int I is equal to 0, I is less than j, and here I plus plus, right? And here dp of j I am going to update it as math.max of dp of j comma dp of I plus 1. That's it. And here I am going to update my max keep value is equal to math dot max of max keep value, and here dp of j value, right? And here I'm just going to return m minus max keep, right? Here one thing we didn't check as of now, right? That we should check, right? If we can extend, right? So here if can extend, I'm writing one method, if can extend, right? If can extend. So here I'm just going to pass strings, right? And here I and j column only I need to compare, right? So if and only if this is possible, then only we have to update dp, right? Otherwise we have to skip it, right? So here I'm going to do it like this, right? And this I'm going to remove. Okay, and this here I'm going to give the max keep, right? And here I'm going to return this. Okay, so that's it, right? Let me just format the code. Okay, so now we have something like this, right? So here this loop is ending here, and this is going to end here. Okay, and that's it. Okay, now here I need to do one more thing, right? I need to do one more thing, that is we have to write this can extend, right? So here what I'm going to do, this is looking good, right? Okay, now yeah, so now here this very simple method, private boolean can extend, and here you have to pass this right? And the columns that you want to compare, right? So here int I and int j, only these columns you are want to compare, right? And here you have to definitely iterate over all the strings, string s in strs, right? And here if s dot char at I index, right, if it is greater than s dot char at j index, right? In this case you have to simply return false, right? That simply means lexicographically not sorted, right? Otherwise you have to return true from here. That's it. This is your code. Only 27 lines of code, right? That's it. 26 lines of code. Okay, so now let's run it and see if the code issue will try to fix that. So see, all the test cases has been accepted, right? Now let's submit it. So see, our solution is accepted, right? And what is going to be the time complexity for this one? Okay, so let's see that. So time complexity is saying m square into n. Why? So here this j loop is running for m times, right? Here in the worst case scenario, I is also can be started from 0 until j, right? And j can run until m. So here in this part, in this complete part, right, this m times, so that simply means m square. And here can extend, so here in can extend we are iterating over all the strings length is n, so m square into n, right? So that's it. So I hope that you guys are able to understand today's problem, and if you guys still have any doubts, then please feel free to ask in comment section. Till then, keep coding and keep practicing. Meet you in the next video. Thank you. Bye bye.